Throughout history, there have been many sports, some quiet and others more extreme. All of them started from something basic and evolved and molded over time. Along the way, there have been sacrifices, miraculous encounters, and incredible people. Well, we will see all this and much more. The legacy of the Pheidippides Marathon. Long ago, in a world filled with heroism and tragedy on battlegrounds, a courageous Greek messenger inspired the beginning of one of the most demanding and symbolic sports, long-distance running. It was the year 490 BC, a turbulent era of war and hostility, when the Greeks and Persians engaged in the renowned Battle of Marathon. In this situation, we encounter Pheidippides, a Greek messenger with a very important mission, to deliver the news of the Greek victory to Athens. The route from the battlefield of Marathon to the city spans approximately 26 miles, and the success of the mission rested on his resilience and determination. The destiny of a nation hung in the balance. Pheidippides tackled the difficult terrain and overcame unimaginable challenges to complete his task. He carried the weight of victory and exhaustion as he walked through fields, hills, and trails, giving up his own physical strength to achieve a higher purpose. According to legend, Pheidippides arrived in Athens after completing the epic journey and announced the long-awaited news. "We won, rejoice!" However, the triumph came at an immense cost, for after uttering these words, he collapsed in exhaustion and died on the spot, sealing his sacrifice with a heroic act. The legend of power wrestling. In ancient times, when glory was forged on battlefields and heroes were forged in combat, there arose the legend of Asterion, a young warrior whose bravery and skill was celebrated throughout Greece. Known for his strength and agility in battle, Asterion faced a ferocious mythical beast that terrorized the villages. The challenge with the beast was an epic of endurance and skill, and with unparalleled cunning, Asterion managed to defeat the monster in a hand-to-hand combat that stunned onlookers. The villagers, admiring his bravery and strength, asked Asterion to demonstrate his skills in a contest, turning his confrontation with the beast into a spectacular event that would spawn a new sport. The Greeks adopted this form of wrestling and developed Asterion's feat into a structured and regulated competition that emphasized the skill, strength, and technique of the wrestlers. Thus was born the sport of wrestling, where athletes imitated the hero's bravery in epic challenges that combined strength, technique, and cunning to defeat their opponents. Asterion went down in history as the pioneer of the discipline, and his exploits became the inspiration for future generations of wrestlers. The legend of his bravery and fighting skills became ingrained in the fabric of Greek culture, giving rise to a sport that endures to this day, celebrating the bravery and skill of ancient warriors. The origin of the disc launch. In a remote corner of ancient Greece, among quiet valleys and rolling hills, the legend of a young shepherd named Leander unfolds. His story is told not in glorious tales of battle or legendary heroes, but in the simple charm of rural life. Known for his prowess with the clay disc used to plow the fields, Leander was an exceptionally skilled young man with the agricultural tool. His ability to throw the disc with precision and power drew the admiration of the villagers of the region, who watched in wonder as the disc soared through the air and disappeared into the distance. One day, during a local festival, Leandro was in a crowded field demonstrating his discus skills. The villagers, captivated by the young shepherd's mastery, suggested that his skill be turned into a competitive challenge. They created an event where the young men of the village would gather to emulate Leandro's skills, throwing the clay disc with power and precision. The competition became a lively and exciting spectacle as the participants demonstrated their disc-throwing skills, trying to beat the mark set by the skilled shepherd. Leandro's skill and talent became an inspiration to the young athletes, who emulated his gestures and threw the discus with grace and power. The discus became an event in the Olympic Games, honoring the skill and dexterity of the young shepherd boy whose simple and admirable skill with an agricultural implement gave birth to what is now a recognized sporting discipline.